I guess I could just keep going with that. Okay. That last chord was a little donked. There's some interesting stuff in here, though. It'll be better without the thing. So hopefully, like, if we can get a loop going. And for some reason, a lot of this album has been in, like, F or G, which is very different for me. I'm not complaining, but, you know. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Well, hello, Elderfend. Elderfen, hello. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Maybe that's not what I wanted to do. Here. Oh my god. Ableton, why are you doing this to me? Thank you. Jeez. I apologize if this is a little quiet. It's kind of the curse of doing this stuff. This is a little chaotic, huh? Okay, let's clean this up. I think that there's some legs here. Legs. It's just a little rough around the edges when it comes to timing. There we go. Get that big reverb in. This staggered chord is not doing it for me either. This should be here. I like that this goes to, what would that be? The what would that be? I mean, it's like the G major over. Oh, that is the. I thought that was an F. So it's just the G major. Yeah. So we're going to noodle this stuff around a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, I missed that, Elderfen. I'm doing okay today. I hope you've been doing well, too. That's good to hear. And then we've got kind of a loop going here. Kind of. Which means I can bring in the drum set again. Which is always going to be fun. So let's do that. So I've been trying to stick with the same drum set for this whole thing. And just kind of add to it as necessary. But okay, that's better. So I'm going to do this because I don't think I want these on all of them. I just need this. Yeah, okay. One more loop and I think we've got something going on here. Oop, wrong way. Let's try that again. There we go. Toms could be a little louder. Hello, Em. How are you? I'm doing okay. Yeah, I hear you there. I'm doing okay too. I'm just very distracted. Aside from the world at large, it's just kind of, there's a lot going on, you know. Some weird noises going on outside. Just a second. It's like we have some yard stuff that like spins around, and sometimes it just like hits the wind weird, and it just sounds like something grinding up a small animal. It's just like, so it's like I want to make sure that that's not happening. Yeah. have no idea how I'm gonna... I don't even know the chords or the notes of this one. Well, first of all, I guess I need a compressor on this. I think one of the problems that I was having was my pedal was kind of flipping out, and I was getting a lot of... I was getting a lot of noise from my pedal specifically. Well, hello, Evil Dust Mite. How are you? Okay, so let me see if I can throw a guitar rig on here and not completely blow up my computer, because I really do want a new guitar. Way to process this stuff. Clean bass, that's all I'm looking for right now. Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to go something simple like that. That's the wrong note. That's okay. I'm kind of feeling this out. I'm kind of making things up as I go along here. I do like how that goes, though. So when I have some guitar pedals and stuff that I like to use, but they're not terribly high quality. So they were injecting a lot of pops and clicks into the thing. So like in some of the other songs that I already recorded, I'm going to have to go back and re-record the bass guitar, which I'm not looking forward to, but you know, it's good practice, I guess, if nothing else. So I can't complain too much. It's just kind of frustrating. Gotta add the sax. I'm not going to add it specifically right here yet, but I want to just make sure that I have this set up right. So the thing is, like, if I copy paste this from a different project, I think it screws up the project that I'm putting this in. So let me, what kind of mood does this one have for all of these? Maybe ashes. Might be good for ashes. It has like this really kind of desolate feel to it, and none of these are exactly set in stone here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Komplete 13 though. I think that that'll be a really... I almost typed in 6, which is weird. So I think that there's a lot that is coming for that, and I hope that clean this thing off a little bit before I stick it in my face. Cleaning it off with car keys is probably not the most sanitary way of doing it, but that's all I have around here. Good enough. Probably just should invest in a couple more of these mouth things. Maybe I could 3D print them. They're not complicated. That's an interesting idea. So, so dark jazz, I don't really know if there's an official name for it, but it goes like dark jazz or doom jazz. It's a very slow, very ambient sort of jazz. Like, this is 65 beats per minute. It's designed to be very patient with the progress that the song makes. Like, even this is fairly quick for a progression, like an arrangement. I have mentioned it a couple times, but I will always mention it. There is an album called Black Earth by Bohren, or Bahran, or Bohren. I think it's Bahran. Bahran and Der Club of Gore, which is kind of the inspiration for this album that I'm working on. It's absolutely beautiful, very, very slow. It's like 13-minute long song, but some of these are just beautiful songs. And I'm trying to kind of recreate that in my own style. Like, these aren't perfect recreations of Black Earth, but, you know, if they were, they'd be a little bit more boring. One thing that I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to... I did my colors wrong. I'm trying to stick with a very minimal ensemble, usually like a piano, or in this case, an electric piano, a saxophone, a bass, a drums, and maybe a synth. And that's like it. And I've been actually fairly successful so far, and that makes me happy. And maybe this is something that I will continue on with in future songs outside of this album, where I don't have to layer on layer on layer on layer on layer, because I really like how these things sound when everything has a chance to breathe. The problem is that it means that I have to be a little bit more... Oh yeah, no tambourine. Maybe we can add one this time. I have to be a little bit more mature with how I put together the melodies and like the chords and stuff. Like, you have to focus on the music theory parts of things a little bit more, instead of just like putting tons of layers on top of each other. And that's really hard for me. But so my thought right now, it's like something in my nose is clicking and it's driving me crazy. I think my allergies are going nuts again. It's the problem with the warm spell in November. Everything kind of kicks back up again. So I think the bass is good. I don't need anything crazy on there. Let's add a tambourine. How about that? I don't know if I have one. Drum machine packs. Well, a drum machine tambourine is not what I'm looking for. Although that one's not bad. Oh, yeah, this is a breath controller. I'm using it a lot in this album because it allows me to essentially... Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. So with this saxophone that I'm using here, really the only thing that I'm doing is the pressure of my breath is modulating the volume of this, so I can... But it allows me to be a little bit more expressive with how things go. Doesn't make it exactly like one for one the same, but it's really, really good at making things feel a little less robotic. And that's really what I'm going for here. Yeah, it's really, really cool. I like it a lot. That's something. These tambourines are way too loud. That's okay though. I do like the touch that it adds. I also put them on the wrong thing. I wanted to put this on the... It's like, why is it happening so soon? That's better. Good layering. So, yeah. I'm just thinking about arrangement now. Yeah, thank you. It works really well. I think I panned the tambourine a little bit too far to the left. Maybe it goes, or to the right. Maybe it goes to the left. Because all of these drum instruments are also panned in various ways. So I want to make sure that stays somewhat consistent with maybe like a real set. Yeah. Oh, that sounds way better. Yeah, tambourine's a good choice. Especially since it exists outside of this drum bus where I can change the amount of reverb that gets sent out. Okay, so I'm going to simplify this now, which is why I split it out. It's a Mazzy Star. I'm familiar with the name, but I'm not familiar with how it sounds. That happens to me a lot, though, where it's like I recognize the music, but I'm like, who wrote this? Fade into you. I believe I have. I'd have to delve into my brain archives to figure out if that's true or not. But if you wanted to drop a link somewhere, I will check it out after the stream, and I'll send you a memo. Don't autoplay, though. Thank you. Cool. I will check that out. Always into inspiration, whether that's relevant to what I'm doing or not, you know? One of these notes is not what I want. It's too happy. Can't have happy songs. Eh. So where are we here? We are at an F. Kind of diminished. Let's do it. There we go. There we go. Okay. There's a little too many notes in there, though. Is there a repeat? Not really. Somebody's got some Mondo hands. It's okay. My whole goal here is to get rid of the hold pedal on this so I can put some extra sauce on these notes. So I can just have a little bit extra going on there. I mean, when it comes to this type of music, this is like most of the song, which isn't like a bad thing. We just have to work on making it a little bit more interesting. Adding some more solos. Everybody likes a tambourine. Yeah, so I think that this is a good contender for that. And I'm not really sure. I think Celestial Bodies is something that I started. I marked these as like, okay, I've started these. This is like in progress. I don't know if Catalyst is really the right thing. I don't know if I like that one. I'm kind of using... This doesn't fit anymore. None of these don't really fit anymore. Yeah, I don't like any of these anymore. Okay, let's get rid of them. I thought V was archive. I do like Secrets and Loam. I think that's a really cool name for a song, but it doesn't really fit inside of this. So we're going to have to think of some more names over here. Because I really like kind of the thematics that we're going with this. And we'll see. Like there's, hey Jank, what's up? There's a lot of month left, so I think that there's a lot more to explore here. Too loud. This intro's a little rushed, too. This could be nice. Well, you can always make your own if you have a microphone and like a refrigerator. So tangled in cords, though. Hold up a second. Oh, are those song names or album names? These are the names of the songs that I have so far. What Remains is one that I still need to make. The Moon Seems Unaffected. This is the album. That's not really the album art, though. The album art is slightly different. I mean, it's the same picture. It's just a little bit less colorful. I don't know if I like the letterboxing on this yet or not. Because that's really nice too. But yeah, this is more the style. I kind of like it. Oh, I letterboxed it because the picture's not big enough for where I wanted to position the moon on the thing. Either way. It's a work in progress, but The Moon Seems Unaffected is a good, for me anyway, it's a good reflection of how this year has gone. And yeah. So I think we can continue onwards with this. Yeah. I'm glad we've got some ground to work on now, because before it was just kind of an empty canvas, and those always suck. Is that a snare or a kick? I do have a snare and a kick in here. They're all fairly kind of, not subtle, but kind of mushed together. So it's a brushed drum trap and tap. And then I do have just a standard kick in here. But the velocities are much lower, so it's a lot... I'm trapped in my cables. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with making the quieter stuff like this, is like I guess I can boost this up, but then I'm going to have to, it's going to throw off a lot of my mixing and mastering later on. So I don't necessarily want to, I mean, what's the volume? Yeah, it's just quiet. I'm sorry. It's kind of the nature of these songs. Yeah, they all are running through this reverb bus, which is a Raum with like a 5-second decay, but a really good high pass on it. So I think that's what gives this song a lot of its space. Maybe that'll bring us into like a B section or something. Whoop. Go like that. Bringing in a B section at 2.5 minutes. What is this? Speed dark jazz? Where'd the rest of it go? I do still want this. Nerds. It screwed this all up, didn't it? Okay, let's do this without it getting screwed up. There we go. Six payments, yep. It's a $120 album. I don't know if I like that. It's a little too much. That's better. I do like this. This is a nasty chord. Okay. So we're like kind of switching. But we don't want it to just be like... So how do we mess with that? Yeah, there we go. Ah, crap. What was I doing? I don't know. Kind of lost a little steam there, but I'm also playing chord progressions I'm not familiar with in a key I'm not familiar with. So, you know, I feel like I did pretty well there. I do like that. So I think there's a lot of things we can go off of here. Okay, so I'm going to mute that for a second while I figure the rest of this out, because I'm just going to mute everything while I figure the rest of this out. It's, there's a lot going on. This note is way too loud. That's better. So yeah, this is definitely speeding it up a little bit, but I'm okay with that. No, not that one. Okay, let's bring this out a little bit more so we have the full thing. More music to listen to. Tycho's freaking out. Thankfully, just with a toy instead of with another cat. Okay, I'm liking where this is going. Kick's a little much. No, don't need to overdo it. Okay, so we've got this interesting it's a really nice transition, actually. Okay, but I do have to actually, like, make it fit. You know, make it fit rhythmically. And harmonically, because they're all kind of screwed up right now. Oh my gosh. That's cool. I don't see a whole lot of bands live. I like seeing a band live. I just don't like being around a bunch of other people seeing a band live. Like, if they could just come to my house and play there, that would be pretty cool. Good, another chord to get tangled up in. Well, yeah, I wouldn't imagine many people have been to many concerts the past year. Again, I'm trying to go with something simple. I shouldn't overthink it. I don't think that's the right note. Hello, Jank. WB, my dude. I think that's off by a half step. Maybe. It's hard to tell. Yeah. I also don't like the hard stop there. I'm gonna... Huh. Yeah, I haven't seen many bands. I'm gonna keep this just in case, but I'm gonna try to re-record it. So the notes... that's right. I think the last concert I went to was Chromeo, which is really good. That's better. Yeah, Chromeo was a fun concert. I just don't like being around a bunch of other people. I hate how much of a misanthrope I am sometimes. I mean, bars and clubs are gross. I don't really want to go to them, like, ever. Tambourine.wave. Yep, that's what it is. I was kind of looking for a... Well, hello, Twiggly. How are you? Those are sleigh bells, which might actually work fairly well with something like this, but... So, putting in tambourine shake just removes the tambourine from the search then, huh? Why would you have so much reverb on that? It's so gross. Anyway, how you doing, Twiggly? Why did it cut off these notes? Why do you do this to me? I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing okay. Been a stressful couple weeks, really. But, you know, what are you going to do? Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Nope, I messed up. I like the first bit. I messed up a little bit. This was too quiet. This does not need to exist. Again, like I'm playing in both a key and chord progression that I'm not familiar with, so it's kind of an exploration here. No, see, I'm looking for the sound of a tambourine, like when you shake it instead of just tap it. So it's fine. I really like the one I found. I think that works really well, but I wanted to have some kind of transition here. And honestly, there's a lot of options that I have here. Like another popular one that I actually did in a prior song that I'll just steal. Stolen. This will work just fine. Okay, how about let's listen to the whole thing again. So I want to make sure that I have the right context for this. Get rid of that neon magenta. Okay. I feel like we need to extend this intro out a little bit more too. Listening to my wife yell at the Alexa while listening to dark jazz. It's like, I've used the saxophone a lot on this. Should I use a different instrument? I don't know. What's up? There's a lot of leaves out there.
There's a lot of leaves out there. It doesn't look like you recently mulched.
Nope.
No, you didn't. I know you did.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like it snowed this morning.
Yeah. How much do you reuse the same instruments? Usually not at all. So this is like very different for me. But if I'm going with the idea that this is like an ensemble album, it would make sense to use mostly the same instruments. So that's kind of why I want to try to stick with it. Hey! Stop it! Hey! Stop it! Leave him alone!
Hi, do you need your shirt on?
Okay, well that was not great. I don't want to yell into the microphone, but like Tycho apparently just lost his mind and went after Tito. Seriously. Sorry about that. It happens, but it's just like we have 4. Tycho is the babiest of them. So he tends to be a little bit... He tries to play with everybody, and not everybody always wants to play all the time. And I don't know if he really considers playing like biting somebody on the back, but he's been a little bit of a butt about that today. And Tycho. Actually, Tyco is short for Ticonderoga, which is a writing pencil brand. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Yeah, Teen named him that. Oops, no, I don't want to edit all of them, just the second one. Pencils are pretty nice. I honestly don't know. Okay. Wow, I can't even remember what I played 10 seconds ago. I honestly cannot remember what I played 10 seconds ago. Yeah. I think that they are the nice ones. I can't honestly remember. Ticonderoga. I spelled that way wrong. Yeah, they're the nice pencils. The world's best pencil. I don't know about that, but... I'm kind of at a sticking point for this song, though. Let's go back and add a couple bars to the intro so we can space this out. We got a nice backing track of a chainsaw in the background now, so that's cool. I don't want to close the windows, though, because it's too nice out. Yeah, right. This is like the last 2 nice days of the year, so I'm going to take them because this song is for Naso Elmo, or the National Solo Album Month. I am working on an album of dark jazz. Oh, right, I donated for trees. We have to reset that count. I am making an album of dark jazz. Bran muffins. What's dark jazz? It's regular jazz, but slower and generally more ambient. I love how everybody asks that. It's so much fun to talk about. Genuinely, it is. Like I love talking about this stuff. Yeah. And the album I recommend to pretty much everybody is Black Earth by Bohren and Der Club of Gore, which I'll link infinite times because it's definitely worth listening to. That's my inspiration, but not necessarily the route that I'm going with it. So yeah, we can play this. Let's see if this actually sounds good still. I apologize if it's quiet, but that's just the nature of this music. Okay, so I can't mess around with some of this stuff because this is kind of a thematic thing in the intro. Yeah, I can't. I shouldn't have messed around with this so much. Yep. That's the plan. I've got a decent start so far. If you send me a DM, I will, but I will not listen to it on stream right now. I'm busy. I'm happy to help people out, but this isn't a listening party. This is a working party, and I get distracted far too easily anyway. Also, there's if you're using Ableton or most things, you can usually just throw a tuner on it. And if the 808 is too bassy, you can up it by an octave, and it should still register as whatever key it's in. So you don't really necessarily need me to verify that it's tuned correctly. I mean, I can show you here. 808. See, now I'm getting distracted. No, I can't. I can't do it. But it's actually really important. So for some reason, if you don't have a tuner, which you should on pretty much any instrument or any DAW, so you can see that this kind of lands around F sharp. But if for some reason you wouldn't be able to do that, you can raise it by an octave. And then the tuner will absolutely catch it. Sometimes it doesn't always catch bass stuff very easily. So that should be able to fix your problem. I do apologize that this part's so quiet. It'll definitely be better once it's all mastered and put together, but right now it's just a little sparse. In which case the bass is a little loud. Yes, having the police sirens in the background is a nice ambience to this song, but I'm not going to add it into the song. Yeah, and that's why I'm not going to add it to the song. I'm never going to add a police siren to one of my songs because it's a real dick move if you're driving. It's also kind of illegal, I think, now. Maybe it's not. Yeah, that too. Still too loud. Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're probably right, because tons of music actually has those. I'm not sure where this is going now. Yeah, I don't know. This might have to be one where I sit on for a little bit and see where it goes. Let's just have like a chill piano thing for another 20 minutes and just hang out. I'm okay with that. I like where this is at. It's just like I just feel like it needs something else, and I'm not in the right mental state to do that. So let's just play some piano and hang